Welcome to Studio Chatter. How are we holding up? Christmas has got us running full speed.
It does.
It's coming, right?
It's a full speed month.
Are you done with your shopping, gals?
No, but close.
Getting there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have you done cyber shopping, and did you do the Thanksgiving Black Friday stuff?
All of it, but I just felt like there wasn't a specific Black Friday because it just said, like Amazon was
Everything's so
Black
early
Friday
now.
week, and then the local stores are, now it's this and that, so I'm like,
Totally. Don't you feel like it just has been going now that there's online stuff? I'm like, Black Friday, I saw that on Amazon like at the first of the month.
yes.
Right.
And I was like, this just makes us buy more, right?
I'm really putting my foot down. I think I'm going to stick to it this year.
Are you?
I just, we talked about it just coming in, like the overconsumption. I'm like,
Yes.
I'm setting limits and
Boundaries.
Not
and we
gonna
don't have
overdo
to
it.
give each person their whole Christmas, right? They're going to get it for multiple people. So
like their parents and
yes,
Santa.
Yes.
We don't need to do grandkids.
Yep.
Their whole thing.
Christmas.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
I know.
Well,
when
trying
I
to play
start
the
buying,
even game of everything, you just can't.
No, you can't.
and with teenagers, is that you're
That's
just into
fun,
the mix?
isn't it? It's so fun because they have very specific items that they love.
Yes.
And you get like one of those items or two of those items, and
You're done.
kind of,
Right?
Kind of.
Like your Nikes could be $200, and depending on your budget, you're like, okay.
Well, they want Nikes and Adidas and Uggs, and then they'll come up with something else, and then
And you're like, what's already in the closet from back to school 3 months ago?
Right. Yes.
Right.
And then we have a birthday in February, so
Oh,
like
boy.
you kind of have to wait.
You could get the Uggs in February. It's a perfect time.
Right. Well, and it's always like
Timmys.
the one pair that like everybody wants. You can't just have the other version.
You can't have the knockoffs of
You
some
can't have the
things.
dupes.
'Cause some
Mom gets
moms
the
can.
dupes. Yeah. Right. They have to have the real thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
I
It's fun,
love
though.
your sweater, and I know my
Yes.
sister's closet's coming in.
Yes.
Let's give a shout out to them for
Yes.
thank you for sponsoring
Thank you.
us.
Yes.
Me
We
and
love
Stacey
shopping
have
there.
great taste. We chose the same sweater.
We're usually really good at telling each other what we've all bought, so we don't buy the same.
Right.
And I took the picture in the dressing room and thought I sent it.
And it's
And
so
it
funny, I
didn't
bought
go.
2 sweaters, so I thought I'd have one at backup, but I got a little stain on mine, or else I would have worn the other one, but
So
this is fun.
These are 2 different ways you can
To
wear
wear
this
this.
sweater.
Yes.
Layer it with a jacket, add some jewelry.
Jewelry in a colored jean, and wow, you know.
Yeah, here we go. No, they're awesome.
And wear it
They're
well into January and February. Going to
Oh,
be
for sure.
cozy, right?
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
I love
we'll see
your
more.
hair and your earrings all.
Oh my
that's
gosh, you're so sweet. So yes, I purposely wore my hair up so that we could show off the earrings.
And are the
Because
earrings from my sister's
Yes,
closet?
yes, and I'm obsessed with bows right now, as is
Oh.
everybody. So
Yeah.
So
They are.
fun.
yeah,
So
it's so fun. Very holiday, very girlish.
We got a good announcement on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
My baby boy is having a baby.
Congratulations.
He's having a baby.
He's having a baby.
Well, I would like to make an announcement also.
Okay.
Kind and Hayden told us that they are expecting as well.
Oh, wow.
my
In June.
goodness.
Came home from their cruise and told us. So,
wow.
yeah, so this will be fun. When is Colton due?
The end of May.
Okay.
And then Brianna's due the beginning of May.
You're going to be
So
a full
my
our
May.
last baby
goodness.
batch, they were like 6 days apart, and now we're going to get 2 in May, and I'm just so excited.
That's kind of fun. It feels
Oh, it's
so
so
cozy.
fun.
My
So
2 girls,
fun.
when they had them back to back, I loved it.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
felt like
excited.
we were, yeah.
And this will
Anniversary
be,
City. Number 8.
okay, this is going to take
Wow.
us to 7, and I felt like you have had
That's
so
big.
many, but
Yeah, but we kind of slowed for a minute.
yeah. And this
Bo
will
and
be,
Sav are like, not yet.
which will be fun when they choose to have one, because they'll do it after
On their
everyone
own.
else.
Yep.
And
it'll
you'll be
fun.
ready for that.
I think that they hope that they could have one with one of the sisters, but Mel may not be done, so we'll
Okay.
see. Yeah, I
Well,
hate
I'm very far behind in that aspect. So we're still raising kids and took the kids down to Vegas.
Yes, how was that?
It was
Yeah.
so fun.
You went to the Sphere.
We went to the Sphere.
And did
it
they
was-
love it?
Yes, it was fantastic. It's a
First
great,
time?
Mm-hmm,
What
great
did
experience.
What did you see?
Postcards from Earth. So yes, I mean, just the whole experience, and then you get there's a bunch of AI and some robot thing that you get to walk around, and lots of features, things that you wouldn't expect at
So
all.
was it a concert?
No, it's a show. So it's postcards from Earth that you watch. So you have the ticket for to go into the Sphere, and it's like a big auditorium, and
Okay.
you have that experience. But then also in the lobby area,
Yeah.
you interact with some of the robots. So that was super fun.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have different things. Like my brother-in-law went down for the Grateful Dead show, and they had
Okay.
that in this sphere.
All kinds of
So they
things.
do
Yeah.
different.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So like how much time did you spend there? Like,
An hour and a half.
oh, so not bad.
No, not too bad at
Okay.
all. No, no.
Okay.
But family experiences. So this year, the lights, kind of things have changed up a little bit with the
Yes.
ticketing system, right?
Yes,
they sure have.
Oh, Festival of Lights for Spanish
Festival of
Fork.
Light,
Yes, they have.
Yeah,
Stacy, tell us all about it.
Well, all I'm going to say is we highly suggest you get your tickets online before going.
Okay.
If there's availability in that 30-minute slot, they'll let you in.
Okay.
But there's a chance it's going to be full and they won't let you in.
Really?
You also
Okay.
save $5
Okay.
if you buy it
You
online.
book online.
So they're
ahead of
being
time.
somewhat flexible this year
Okay.
because next year you're going to have a ticket. And, you know, people are upset because it's not perfect, but we're trying to work out those kinks, but yet still be flexible in letting people in that 30-minute window if there's still room.
Right.
And
Just to
there's-
train them and teach them.
Yeah.
This is going to be the
Yeah.
new norm, but we understand. You
But
didn't get that.
it gets you through a lot faster because you're not having to exchange money at the
Yes.
ticket. You can
So
say,
reducing the
"Here's my
time in
ticket."
line,
Okay,
the
and
yeah.
money
then
exchange,
also,
all
yes,
the things.
Yeah.
Okay.
less people waiting in that long line
Yeah.
out on the street, which isn't always safe either.
Yeah, true.
It gets super long some
Yeah.
nights. Clear
So
up to the
there's
Little
there's
Acorn.
still a lot of things working out, but make sure you go. That's a fun family tradition.
That is a new stuff this year.
Yep, there's a couple new things, so go up and see.
I always like to pick
Yeah.
them out.
And
Have
a,
my grandkids choose.
and a recommendation from producer Pete, the movie to see, I suppose, is it's the best Christmas pageant ever.
I
And
read
I
the
haven't
book in
seen it.
like
Yes.
elementary or junior high, I want to say. A little feel-good show, I feel like.
Yep.
is
Oh,
what
I
it
remember
would
thought
be.
that, but
so
I haven't
too.
seen it recently, so
But
we'll have
and
to
we all
watch
know
it.
that I saw
Wicked.
Wicked. Yes. Okay, but we're out of time.
Okay.
We have many wonderful guests to talk with. Let's get the chatter started. We are grateful to our local businesses that sponsor us in our clothing habits, especially for one of Santa's elves that works at My Sister's Closet. Let's welcome Chelsea Carr to the table.
Welcome back.
I know.
Welcome back.
So good to be here so soon.
Yeah.
Right?
I love coming to visit.
We love you being here.
We do.
Good.
We got to go shopping, and can we did a little thank you at the beginning, but we love our
Good.
sweaters.
You guys are
right?
even like very color
Well,
coordinated.
yes. After I learned that they had picked these gray, I had been obsessed at this gray forever. So, and it was on the last chance rack.
Yep.
So I was very, very lucky.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the one.
So no one else can get this now.
Yeah, it's
Well,
sold out.
It's sold out.
Okay.
Yes, so that's the trick of the trade is if you come into the store, you got to check out the last chance rack. It's the rack right by the front door.
Okay.
And that is where like the last few of the most popular items kind of hang out. And it's the last chance to get them. It usually means we won't be able to restock, and once they're gone, they're gone.
Okay.
So,
I love
yes.
that. I do check it out every time I come in. And I said, a lot of times I don't buy from that, but it kind of inspires me. Oh, these are the things that are kind of hot. Then when I'm
Yes.
looking around,
Yes.
I do
Okay.
the same thing.
Well, I know Angie and I were talking, like, I chose this because it just felt cozy, winterish, and just already like ready for January.
Yes.
Not holiday.
Right.
Right.
Yes, and I think that's what we're really, the holidays are so fun. It's fun to be festive, but we also want you guys to be able to get pieces that are going to last longer than Christmas Day. Like you only need a couple like joy sweatshirts or like red and green
Right.
things. And as fun as those are, we want you to be able to put your money into your wardrobe and get a much longer like longevity out of
Yes.
what you're buying.
I love
so
that.
I love seeing you guys in your winter neutrals because you can dress them up, you can accent with a pop of red, the bow, you could put a little festive bow in your hair and you're very
she's
crisp.
done her
You
earrings.
got your
I
bow
did,
earrings,
yes. And I wore my hair up just so we could show those
See
off.
them.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
So
like you
cute.
can be very festive, but then you can wake up December 26th and wear it, and you will be able to wear it all winter long.
Well, this is
And can I
cozy.
say it is cozy and it's soft. A lot of times these sweaters are itchy.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. This one is not.
Oh no!
It feels like
I would want
cashmere
to like
soft.
sleep in this. This
Yes.
is so cozy.
It's clearly that good if you guys both ended up with it.
Yeah.
I'm very sad now that it wasn't on the last chance rack. No, I'm
gonna buy
loving
one
the
for
bow
Natasha.
trend.
Yeah,
So-
the bow
Bow trend is good. In
super
fact,
cute.
I figured I would bring some winter trends with with me to
good.
talk about.
Yes.
So that way, as you guys are getting ready and everyone's getting ready to go past Christmas, like what should you be kind of looking for, not only for yourself, but for gifts,
Yes,
right? 'Cause
exactly.
we want to make sure that you can gift easily and gift things that will be really trendy for the people in your life. So one of the things I brought, but we'll probably also buy, is
Bows are
bows. More
There's one.
bows.
Yes, maybe I need that one too.
Yes,
I think you do. Isn't that so cute? So graphic sweatshirts, you know,
Okay,
it's like the graphic tee, but it's in the winter format.
Yeah.
Graphic sweatshirts really in right now. We just got a massive shipment this morning, so that's why I grabbed this
Oh,
one.
okay.
This one has the cute little bows.
I feel
and-
like this could be into Mother's Day too, guys.
for
yes,
sure.
like this is starting like a,
Is it so
like a,
cute?
yeah, winter
Very
into
feminine,
summer.
and bows are never going to go out of style.
No.
I really
I agree.
don't see it happening anytime soon. And winter colors, right? Blue and white,
Yes,
but it will
perfect.
transit very nicely into the spring. We also got some sweatshirts that have like Grand Teton and Yellowstone and like kind of national parks. National parks are kind of having
Cute.
a moment. They're just
Okay.
like, they're
That's
just
90s,
yeah,
guys.
it's
I
just
love
like
that.
starting to really become a thing we're noticing. So we're kind of dipping our toes into that. And I think that's fun too.
Okay.
I think so too, and I only ever see it in T-shirts.
Right.
Yes.
And these are nice cozy
Sweatshirt.
sweatshirts.
Let me feel
That's
the-
like when you go travel to one of those places, and then you come back and you're obsessed
It's
with
a
it.
good weight.
It's
It
a good
is
weight.
too thick, but it's
Like you can
gonna
wear it
be
all the
warm.
time and super soft inside, guys.
Yes, and you
Super
can layer
soft.
with it with the
With
vest.
the vest.
Yep, which is
Okay, I
also a
love
But
very
this
big trend
also
right
could
now.
go into spring. I love this color.
Exactly,
Yeah,
right?
that
We really
palette is
like
nice.
talking
Price
about versatile.
point on this one.
You know, let's see. This one is going to be $44.
Okay.
Very cute.
So it is, you know, we really try to keep all of our nice heavy things like under 50, which I think is such a good price point because
Right.
you can really like sometimes the winter things that have a little bit of weight to them. Sometimes the prices can be like right out the
Oh,
right out
right.
the window.
Yeah.
So we
Yes.
want you to be able to get a good item for a good price and be able to have that warmth with you.
I
so
can see you wearing that just the next time I
it's
see
waiting
you.
for
I might
you.
need it.
I think
There
you
you
do.
This could
Oh.
be my everyday sweatshirt that you're just cozying
Yeah.
up in,
Right?
doing house chores or running errands.
Okay.
All right, something else we need to talk about is, okay, this is an exclusive design. So I had to bring one of those since we talked about that the last time I was
Yes.
here. We've done our own exclusive design. So this is one that's coming out this next month. And so designed by us. It is
Oh, I
so
love
cute.
the
And this
sleeve.
is a very good transitional dress for winter into spring because it has got that longer sleeve, right? So it's a longer sleeve and it is a little bit of a thinner material so you
It
can
is.
layer a longer cardigan over it. You can put a sweater over it. Because of this little collar, you could even put a full sweater over it and have that kind of cute layered effect.
My daughter does that a lot. I've never thought to do that, but I was like,
Yeah.
that's a cute skirt. And she's like, it's actually my dress.
Yes, exactly.
What a
Sweater
fun
or
idea.
put a sweater vest over it and just have the collar peeking through. Like very versatile and easy to add layers on. Plus it's this neutral and it's gingham, which means it will transition really well into the spring. But
True.
because it's neutral and you can layer with it, it's going to be great for the winter too. And
Wow.
this has got our signature, all of our signature things that make our designs so special. So it's fully lined. This one has pockets and
Love pockets.
this comes in our full size range of extra small through 3X. So
Okay.
I love
that is,
that.
and you can't get it anywhere else. We designed this all by ourselves.
It makes me so happy, specifically for here, Utah.
In our opening segment, Angie and I just mentioned that two of our daughters, my daughter-in-law and her daughter, are expecting.
So exciting.
And my daughter hates wearing maternity clothes. She just likes to get bigger
Yeah.
clothes.
But these are very maternity friendly.
Okay,
These are
Yeah,
lovely
and
items for
nursing friendly,
maternity.
too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just go a size up. I mean, we used to wear our husband's shirts. Remember back in
Yeah.
the day when we were first pregnant? This is elevated.
So yeah, you don't have a maternity section, but just size up.
Right.
and
A
you're
lot
good.
of our things, and when we are posting try-ons on our Instagram stories or doing product descriptions, we always try and make note if we think it's going to be maternity
Oh,
friendly.
you do?
And we have a nursing friendly drop down in our website menu to be able to find nursing friendly items as well. So we try to make it really easy for those people, those customers who are trying to find
love
those
you guys.
things.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, this is cute.
This is jarring.
No, I had to bring it.
Both of them.
I
Feel how
know.
thick that is.
Oh
I
my
love this, and
goodness.
I love
Oh, I need this.
I know.
I need
I
this.
know. Me too.
Look at that.
Yeah, I love
underneath
the
too.
neckline too.
So this
and
is a cute little like layering sweater. This one you can kind of feel it's very lightweight, so it's perfect to layer underneath. It also has that kind of mock neck turtleneck situation going on, not too high, not
But the
too
scallop
constricting.
I love the
Cute
scallop.
So feminine.
And then I had to bring this because quilted jackets are
Yes.
having a moment.
Oh, okay.
And I am so excited about this one. This is our third one that we've brought into the store because the other two have done so well.
Oh my
And I
goodness.
absolutely love just the fabrics. This is giving me Vera Bradley, but like in a very
Yes.
trendy way. You
Yes,
know
and
what
I
I
have
mean?
the bags, and I love
Yes,
it.
it's so cute. Quilted items are having just such
Yeah,
a moment right
yeah, they
now.
are.
And I like this one because it's got the elastic in the bottom, so it's going to sit just right above your waistband, and it's going to kind of cinch you in right above your hip, so it's going to give you a cute little hourglass shape and make you look more trendy than it being kind of oversized and like, you know, I feel like quilts could kind of go a little frumpy if not cut the right way. So
Okay.
because this has the elastic waistband and the snaps and it's just going to cinch you in nice, it's going to be really trendy and flattering.
Okay.
I need to remember this. I love my items oversized, but I have noticed a few pieces, like, I'm like, oh, that's a little bit too baggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do look
And
not frumpy, but
I
yes.
love
not-
an oversized sweater or sweatshirt, and the trick to that is just making sure that you're balancing it out. So if you're wearing something super oversized, I always tend to go for leggings because it's going to kind of balance out the oversizedness on the top. Or if you really want to keep like a straight leg, you want to keep that line going straight down, and that will make you look a lot taller and balance out that oversizedness. But if you are also wearing something that has a lot of bulk, like something like a quilted jacket could, that's when you want to look for a cut that's going to kind of give you a little more shape, maybe in the waist or in the shoulders or something like that to balance
Okay.
it out.
That's a cute trick.
Yeah.
So I can feel oversized, but then I have a waist.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
So those are all my winter trends, and I definitely
This is
think,
darling.
Yeah, this is specifically if you have like a young or hip kind of high school or college age girl. I mean, anyone can wear this, but like if you're looking for a gift for that age range,
Okay.
you
That's it.
cannot go wrong with a quilted coat or something with the bows on.
I think I love that as a gift. I did too, because most people can't just go buy a fun coat.
Yes.
Right.
It's like, I need to be
Practical.
practical. Let's do a solid.
Right.
But if it's a gift, you're like, yes.
And
Those are your specialty
Yeah.
moments.
And like I said, for young, but also my mother would wear the heck out of this. Like this is such my mom coat. Like she loves the fun prints and stuff, and she loves feeling like
pretty.
the
Feminine.
colors
I
and
love that,
feminine,
too.
and that's exactly. So really, it's a gift for anyone.
Oh, love
Yeah.
it. Thanks,
And a gift
Chelsea.
card is always perfect.
Yes, we have those too. So we got you covered.
Thank you so,
obsessed.
so much.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for having
Merry
me.
Christmas.
Thank you.
You don't have to go very far to find some outstanding theater, but Spanish Fork High School has raised the bar through the roof. Welcome President Peyton Green and Tech Rep Gavin Lee with the Dramadons to the table.
Thank you.
We're lucky to have you guys.
Yeah, thanks for
lucky to
having
be
us.
here.
Sure.
So before we look to the future, what you're doing, can I just give you and your entire group kudos for a job well done with Phantom?
Thank you.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
It was awesome. I heard you guys had 2 nights that were completely sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has that
It's
ever
incredible.
happened in Spanish Fork drama history?
Not for a very, very long time.
I don't think ever.
Maybe
Stacy
ever.
came back and raved
Yes,
about it. I mean,
she
she
raved.
loved it.
Yeah, my mom leaned over. She goes, "Are you sure these are all high schoolers? Is that guy maybe in his 20s?" I'm like, "No, Mom, this is the high school drama department."
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. So good job,
Yeah.
everyone. Not just the leads, but like the sound and the tech crew and all of the things just going on and off stage, and then the auditorium's so fantastic.
It's wonderful being in the new
insane.
auditorium.
Tell us a little bit about that. Gavin, don't you do a lot of the tech
so,
stuff?
Yeah, I'm over all that, basically, all the people, all of the everything. It is insane how hard it has been to
Really?
like learn everything,
I'm
like
not
for reals.
surprised.
It's
Right, going
been-
from like our old, so you did the old auditorium
yeah.
and then into the new, okay.
Yeah, it's like stepping in a very, very nice pair of shoes, or going from a very like a 1980s Chevy to a 2024 Lamborghini. You know, like
Like,
it's,
how do I do this?
No,
I know
for
I can do
reals.
so much,
many more
right?
buttons.
Major upgrades.
So tell us
Yes.
about the Apex console for lighting.
yeah, it is the top of the line. You cannot get any better. There's only one other in Utah, and it's at the conference center up in Salt Lake. Yeah.
Wow.
Spanish Fork
It
High
is-
School. Wow.
I know. That's what we said too. Yeah. It is.
That's your next job then, is to go out there.
Basically, yeah. No, but it is way top of the line, way over my head for sure. I don't know the half of it, but it is awesome. It is so awesome. All the things we can do with it. Our lights have just gotten like a plus 20, you know, like it is insane how nice it is.
And you don't really realize what that does for a show, but that can create the mood, that can create like a storm, whatever that might be.
It is so cool, the emotions you can portray through it, especially now with everything being like LED. You don't just have to stick to that gross kind of warm white.
Sure.
It's really,
Which
really
we did for how many years? Like a month.
Spotlight. So who are you receiving the training from?
That's what I wanted to know.
So we had a guy from ETC, the whole company that like runs everything, come in and do a training. Most of it we already knew, so a lot of it is self-taught actually.
Okay.
But all the fundamentals are still there, but it's just adding on to everything else. But you know, it's a lot of trial and error, but most of it is self-taught. So,
That's what I was going to say.
yeah.
Trial and error. Just try things out.
It doesn't work, you just
Younger generation, their
one.
brains just work that way.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the upcoming production, Pirates of Penzance.
yeah.
Your roles.
So we were both in that
Yeah.
actually. I play Ruth, and he's
I play the Major General. Yeah.
I've never seen this show.
It is
It's-
something.
Give us a little basis. Like,
Okay. It's a comedy. It's definitely a comedy. It's pretty goofy. Not like a very like thick, meaty plot, but more like it's there for the comedy. It starts off with like a pirate who is in.
It's like Captain Hook and Smee, basically. Like,
Yes, yeah.
He has this whole pirate
I don't-
crew, and then Frederick, right?
Yeah, Frederick.
He got stolen by the pirates at like a very young age, right? And so Frederick's
He was,
off
like,
on
intern to them or something like
And
that.
Frederick's like, he's like, I'm ready to go off on my own adventure. And so he leaves, and Ruth's like, take me with you. You'll want no other
yeah.
woman. Yeah.
So he was intern to those pirates, and after so many years, he could leave. So he's like, "This isn't really for me, but it was my duty, so I'll stay until I'm ready to leave." And so he's ready to leave, and so he leaves, and the Ruth that's me. I'm like, "But take me, please." And he's like, "Nah, these other girls, they're better." and then so she like gangs up with
Yeah.
the pirates, and she's like, we got to get him back. And so the plot is like he was born on leap day, on leap year, and so he technically isn't like how old he says he is.
So he's really like 8.
Yeah, so he has to come back
Yeah.
to pirates.
Oh my
That's-
goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super
that's
silly,
fun.
super
And
silly.
when is the shows?
February 13th.
Oh, so
I think
you're
it's when
still
we
just
open.
prepping,
Yes.
practicing,
Yeah.
and then right after that or before it. When is Mary Poppins?
Is right after. So we close
Okay.
Pirates, and then that following Monday we start after school rehearsals for Mary Poppins. So very tight time. But
So have you already done tryouts for all of these? Does everyone know their parts?
yeah,
Okay.
we do those at the beginning of the year because it's all like in class stuff, and so you audition in class, find out your roles, and then we just full send from there.
Oh
So
my
Mary
goodness.
Poppins has a major advantage over the people that were in Phantom.
Yeah, they have
Because-
a lot more time.
Yeah, she can be like studying up for months, singing in
She's
the
got to have
shower
an accent.
all winter.
But could you be in multiple?
Yeah, I've been in Phantom, and then I'm in Pirates and Mary Poppins.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can. There's a few people who are in both, but Andy keeps it pretty limited because it's a heavy amount of work. So
And I was told that every one of you was in the Phantom.
yeah, I think so
basically.
actually.
And then the others, it's more kind of switching people around in lead roles or back, or you kind
Yeah,
of just
yeah.
so everyone has different opportunities.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many dramadons are there?
A lot.
Too many. I think so. Actors in
Like hundreds? Like a couple hundred?
like so we had 80 actors in Phantom, and then probably like 25 to 30 technicians. So just over 100 in total.
That is a lot.
but-
And not
Yeah.
all of the people in our classes were in Phantom, so there's still more.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people just like, oh,
Yeah.
Phantom, I want to do that.
So how do you officially become a dramadon?
Yes.
You do a show and you're a dramadon for life.
Okay.
You sign up for the class?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you just sign up for the
Yeah.
class,
Sign
or
up
do
for
you
a
have to
class?
like
Yeah.
audition for the class?
No.
No?
Andy has a few classes that are auditions, the more advanced musical theater, but his other musical theater and drama classes, anyone
Yeah.
can get in, and tech classes.
So how long have you guys been interested in drama? When did it both start for you?
7th grade.
Yeah, I've been doing it since 7th grade as well.
What junior high? or middle school?
Spanish Fork.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they must also have a great program up there.
Yeah, it's really awesome actually. Just kind
Yeah.
of gets you introduced in everything, but
Yes.
going into high
For
school is
sure.
sure a kick in the butt, I guess. Like
Yeah.
it's something else.
And
for
what
sure.
grade are you both in?
We're
We're
both seniors. Yeah.
Okay, so plans for next year.
Going to college at Utah State.
Okay, I
Yeah,
wonder since
there
you're
you go.
wearing an Aggies shirt, good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going where the wind takes me.
Okay, you're still applying for some schools,
Still-
debating what
yes.
ones you want to go
Yeah,
to, and
just figuring things out.
will you?
Peyton, I almost called you Ruth, and it's like, Ruth.
And do you guys want to stay in the drama field as you're moving forward, or you'll just kind of
Yeah,
see?
I do. I want to major in lighting design, actually. So
I suspected.
Yeah.
You seem very interested.
I'm very
You've
interested.
got the cream
in
of
it.
the crop
Yeah,
down
no,
there, so
it's-
play around with it.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
And all new theater, all new auditorium. Ooh, that just makes me so excited for you guys.
Yeah.
Well deserved
yeah.
and well
It's
earned.
very exciting. I will say that.
Well, we're a little far out there for purchasing tickets, but can you purchase tickets in advance for either one of those productions?
Sure can. Go to dramadons.com.
Okay.
And do you have any discount codes or anything like that that the community can use?
Oh, there you go.
Speak of the devil.
Tell us, General.
Okay, the code is C-Merry Christmas for $2 off any ticket for any production.
This is
That's
our
pretty nice.
Christmas special.
Yes.
Oh, what a great gift, though, right?
Yeah.
Put that in the stocking.
Okay, you guys, we have 1 minute left. Can you each share one of your favorite Christmas traditions?
Traditions.
From an 18-year-old, their wise perspective of Christmas traditions.
I like staying up late on Christmas. You know?
Christmas night.
Yeah, Christmas night.
night.
Christmas night into the morning. That's one of my favorites. You know, Santa's coming. You gotta catch him, obviously.
Okay, so Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
Oh, well, yeah, sorry, Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My family always has to drink a glass of orange juice before we can go open our presents.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's pretty fun.
I always love hearing traditions. Like, who would have ever thought?
Yeah.
They just probably want you to have a little something on your tummy, and now it's become a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cute.
Thanks, guys.
I love that.
Well, we're
you.
excited for both of you. Thanks for joining the show.
Yeah,
Thank
of
you so
course. Thank you
much.
so
This
much.
was
Merry
Thank you.
Christmas. A holiday tradition we really enjoy here on Studio Chatter is having our friend from Deseret Book come for a visit. Let's welcome Lane Rogers to the Chatter.
Hi, ladies.
How are you?
Good. Do I get a punch card? Because I think if I come here enough, I should get like a free sandwich or something.
You get a free
You
mug.
get a free
I
mug.
have a collection.
We need a punch card now.
Yeah.
You're so kind. You're like our long lost relative that keeps, you know, that we
I
only
keep coming
We
back.
see once a year.
Because you live in Salt Lake.
I live in Salt Lake now. I manage the Salt Lake downtown store. So
We have downtown Salt Lake
Right.
of Deseret Book.
Right here.
We're kind of a big deal.
Wow.
I think you are.
You're kind of a
You're
big
a
deal.
big deal.
I think
You're a
you
big
guys are the big
deal.
deal.
No.
But I've been coming a long time.
You have.
So I'm glad to be back.
Well, this is a fun time of year to go to Deseret
Yes.
Book.
The best time of year is Christmas at Deseret
Okay.
Book. It's magical.
It is.
Can I tell you some of the reasons why?
For
Yes.
sure.
All right, so we're going to start over on this side. So we have from Greg Olson, his painting "The Spirit of Christmas" is kind of the theme for Christmas at Deseret Book this year. So "The Spirit of Christmas" is a painting of Santa holding and interacting with the Nativity, and really you feel that peace and almost Santa's testimony of Christ as he looks at this little nativity piece. So we have a couple pieces that go along with it. We have the book, which is "The Spirit of Christmas" by Greg Olson. In that is a poem from Greg Olson himself that talks about Santa interacting with the Nativity and Santa saying, "Here's why I'm so grateful for Jesus Christ." So you get two almost opposite parts of Christmas, the very religious side and the very secular side, kind of all together in this book, and Santa saying, "No, really, this is about Jesus Christ." So a beautiful, beautiful book that's great for neighbors, it's great for your coffee table, or great to get your kids pointed back towards Christ for Christmas. So a beautiful book. And then to go along with it, we have the Lantern Nativity.
Oh, we love this.
As soon as I pulled it out, you all went,
You're like kids, right?
yes. And I have this set up in my store at kid level, so kids from 2 or 3 up to adults are gonna love this. It lights up, it has spinning glitter inside of it, that same painting of Santa and the Nativity 3D inside the lantern. This goes for $49.99. It also plays music. It plays Oh Holy Night. And it's just put it by your tree, turn all the lights off except for the tree lights. You're going to have a magical Christmas with these two.
I know you turned it on for a quick minute prior, and it's like we went silent,
Yeah.
right? It's that magic piece.
It really is magical.
It is. And there's actually more products that go along with it that I didn't bring. There is the painting itself in 2 sizes, a bigger size and a small size. It's only $49.
Wow.
Great price for a painting. There's also a puzzle and Christmas cards.
Oh,
So you could do a whole Christmas themed around the spirit of Christmas.
We have puzzlers at our house, and you brought a couple of others.
Yes,
I see.
so going along with that, I have 3 puzzles I want to share with you. So like I said, I'm in Salt Lake, so I have the Salt Lake Temple, Snowy Temple puzzle.
Oh, it's
Beautiful.
I'm ready for the temple to look like this again, so
Right.
stay tuned for that. I also have a new nativity puzzle called The Journey. So we also have this available as a painting, so if you are in love with this painting, we can put it on your wall too. But these are 2 fun puzzles, pretty easy, standard.
no, that does not look easy. Pause. This is
1,000.
I only do 500. This is 1,000, and half of it's brown.
That's true. I mean, this one's all
But it's
white and
large.
creams, so yeah,
but
good luck
this
on
is
that
16
one.
by 24, so that makes a bigger piece. But we
Good
have,
luck if
I
you're
have
doing
2 that just got married, and we were doing puzzles straight for like 6 months.
They're fun.
They are fun, and they can be tricky.
Well, my favorite puzzle of the season, I've already bought this one.
Okay.
And I know we're a little bit into Advent season already, but we have this one that is 24 like Christmas cards that all work together into one big puzzle.
No way.
And what I love about this is if you open up the box, I'm going to try and do this without spilling it. There are 24 little Advent boxes.
Little puzzles.
These are 24 little puzzles that combine into one big puzzle by the end of the season.
I love it.
Isn't that so cute?
That is a fun Advent calendar. I've never
So-
heard or seen that before.
I don't know if you can dedicate an entire table for 24 days leading up to Christmas.
Yes.
That might be a lot. But if you have 24 people at your house, they could all do their own little puzzle.
How many
now
pieces are in the
We
little
have a puzzle.
puzzles? Do you
Well,
know?
totally, it's 1,000 pieces. So I think you're roughly looking at about 50 or
Okay.
less per little box.
That's so
That's a cute
fun.
idea.
Isn't that
I love
cute?
that. I love that.
I love it.
I maybe need that for like Christmas Eve. That could
Yeah,
be fun.
that's a fun idea
Right?
to save it and everyone do a little piece.
Exactly. So available at Deseret Book.
Okay.
Let me share some of our classic things. We're going back to the book part of Deseret Book.
Okay.
So brand new from some of our apostles, we have new from Elder Uchtdorf, After All We Can Do. And I'm going to teach you a new word, which Elder Uchtdorf taught me. It's a German word, so I'm not going to get it right, but it's Weltschmerz. And that word means it's a feeling of sadness when you think the world isn't quite what it should be. So I think we've all felt that. The world could be a little better. We're feeling a little down. And what he teaches us with this word is that there can be hope through the gospel of Jesus Christ. When we embrace the grace that Jesus can offer us through the atonement, we can find joy in the gospel. So if you have someone who needs a little hope, a little bit of joy in their life, this is a great one from one of our favorite apostles.
Love that.
I love him too.
Yeah.
And then also from Elder Bednar, this came out around conference, Rock of Our Redeemer. Great if you are just wanting to study Christ more, or if you've enjoyed seeing Christ in the Book of Mormon this year. This is a great one to connect you more with Christ. But what I love is the ending of this book. So a spoiler, the last chapter is called The Apostolic Witness. And he teaches us that, yes, we all have our own testimonies of Jesus Christ that we all get through the Spirit, but he teaches us what's different about his role as an apostle and a divine witness of the Savior. So, if anything, stop in a Deseret Book, find this book, spend a couple minutes reading that last chapter. It's only like 6 pages, but it is a powerful 6 pages.
Wow.
I love that you
Thank you,
say
yes.
come and sit down and read the book.
We've
in
got the
house,
chairs.
right?
Come spend some time with me. I'm happy to see you.
2 more items and 2 more minutes. The one I was drawn to was the habits of a peacemaker.
Yes. Okay. So all of our families are not perfect families.
We're not.
We are going to disagree, especially coming off an election. So, Habits of a Peacemaker is going to
Okay.
help you navigate those tough conversations when people in your house don't agree. What I love about this is by Stephen T. Collis. He's a civil rights lawyer, and he is great at having these discussions that can be tough. So there's
He
10
says
habits.
toxic conversations into healthy dialogues.
It happens.
It does.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this
Well,
book, I read
figuring
this.
that out.
I love this book. I think everyone should read it.
Really?
I secretly think it's the best book of the year,
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Really?
in my
I
humble
think
opinion.
it's, yeah.
Maybe it's
Okay,
not a
that's-
secret. And your final item you're holding.
My final item that I'm holding is Escape from Germany. It came out this summer, so if you just need some family movie time or if you need to stop talking, this is the one. It came out this summer, great about missionaries leaving Germany just prior to World War II.
Okay.
Check this out. This is the movie of the year from us.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank
Lane,
you.
you're
Well,
amazing.
yes, we love you. We
Yeah.
love
Need you
Deseret
more
Book.
often.
Thank you
Yep.
so much.
Yes, come visit us anytime.
Merry Christmas.
Yes,
Merry
Merry Christmas, Lane.
Christmas.
Tis early in December, and all through the house, not a creature is stirring.
Then the sirens and flashing lights jolt us awake. What's this all about?
Well, to find out, let's welcome Sergeant Zach Fossum from the Spanish Fork Police Department to the table.
Thank you for having me, you guys.
Thank you for
Welcome,
coming.
Zach.
Yes, you have
I
a
love
busy-
this guy. I'm kind of related to him, so.
I think relations
Got it.
through marriage is a relation.
Yeah, it's still cousins.
Yeah, brother, cousin,
enough.
something like that.
Oh,
Yep.
brother or cousin, they don't know.
There you go.
But we love our Spanish Fork Police Department.
We do.
You guys really are amazing. You're good guys.
Spanish Fork is an awesome department to be a part of. So
Good. We're happy to have you. Let's talk about this big activity coming up on December 7th.
what big activity?
Is it?
I don't know. The boutique?
Is it December
It's
7th?
December 14th.
See? Okay.
Okay, so tell us about the 14th.
Well, it's the annual Shop with a Cop. It's an exciting event. I've been participating in it ever since I've been a police officer with both Utah agencies that Utah County agencies I've worked for, and something to look forward to every year, and it's something that our families get to be part of too.
Really? I did not know that. So you bring your kiddos and wife?
So every year, it's such a great opportunity. I'll bring a kid. I'll select one of my kids, or one of my kids will volunteer, and they'll be like, "Hey, I want to come with you. I want to come and see what happens." And then my family likes to jump on board, and they all come down to Walmart to wrap presents after we do all the shopping, and so they like to be
Yeah.
part of it every year too.
I've been able to be a gift wrapper for several years, and that's super fun when they all go through and get their gifts and come in with their cart. Do you guys have a budget? Because these kids are coming in with the cart. What kind of allowance
So
do they have?
Yeah, budget is a horrible word at the
I actually had to
holidays.
do a little research on it too, because I've been a part of it for so long that I didn't really know a lot about the history of where it
And
came
how are
from
they chosen, actually?
and how the
Yeah.
kids are chosen. So schools will refer some kids to an organization called Kids Cause. And 130 or 140 students, sometimes they're from low-income families, sometimes they're from families that have had like a terrible disaster or something happen to them. They're selected, and this organization called Kids Cause kind of monitors the kids' welfare and monitors their mental and physical and emotional needs. And then they refer them to the Shop with a Cop committee, where citizens and business owners and officers select these kids from these unfortunate circumstances.
Okay.
I love that little selection process. How many kids are fortunate enough to get to do it?
Between 130 and 140.
Wow.
And there's a lot of contributions that are made by businesses and citizens, and there's one business in particular. I can only guess who it is, I don't know, but they make a substantial contribution from Spanish Fork every year.
Oh, really?
And each child gets approximately $175 to go shopping
Wow.
with. And
That's so
That's
cute. So
awesome.
do they know their budget? Do they know what they need to, or do you have to like say, can you put that
So
back?
that's the exciting part about being able to go with them. So you go show up at Walmart, and I guess it's been a long-standing relationship. A part-time deputy worked for Kmart and then wanted to get law enforcement involved with it, and so now Kmart's not there, so we're in contact with Walmart, and now that's kind of what prompted the organization to start with. But we'll go to Walmart, and all of us officers stand up, and we're there, and they start handing kids out to the officers, and we take these kids, and it's super exciting.
That
It's
is
super fun.
I have a couple questions. Was it Tom Hodges, local Spanish Fork resident, that started this Shop with a Cop?
I don't know.
Okay.
So they said, the information that I had was
Okay.
33 years ago, that it was a deputy that worked part-time at Kmart, and it may have been Tom,
I
because he
think it
plays a
was Tom.
huge role in it.
Yeah, and I just think that's so cool because he here from Spanish Fork. Again, like it's just
And he started
cool.
the whole organization within this, like, state?
And Tom,
Or just in our area?
So
for our area for sure.
Shop with a Cop, I think that they have a lot of different Shop with a Cops, Kids Cops and Christmas. Shop with a Cop specifically is like a Utah County
Kind of thing.
kind of a thing.
Okay.
And they work in partnership with Walmart and these other businesses. It's
So
awesome.
do kids, is it South County kids that come or kids from all over the valley that are chosen?
So I've had kids that have spanned as far north as northern Utah County all the way down.
Okay.
It just depends on which kids get selected or referred from this Kids Cause organization.
What time do
Okay.
these kids
Yeah.
arrive?
Oh man, it's early morning.
I was going to say, is
So-
it 5 a.m. or?
So I generally come down and I try to be at the Walmart at 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So
He's getting the minute times.
I was like, oh, I'm like, I thought it was 6 o'clock.
You
but
can be there at 5 o'clock. It's definitely
We
before
did
the
not
general
warn Zach
public
about the
comes in.
time.
you want to make sure that you get
cues.
the get there because the whole parking lot is full of police cars, and some mornings it's kind of chilly. So I try to get up there in the front so that my
course you
kid
do.
doesn't have to walk as far to the parking lot.
I love you.
To go
That's so
as
sweet.
far
Okay,
out.
do they do a breakfast? Did I hear that they do a breakfast with them before? Do you know that?
So yes,
Okay.
it's awesome. So what we'll do is we'll do the Festival of Lights. So all the kids will be selected, and we'll take them in our cars, and then, man, when it starts. And some residents love it, and some residents hate it, but I think it's absolutely amazing. It's such a great opportunity for kids to kind of come and build a rapport with law enforcement.
Oh,
Be like,
yeah.
hey man, these officers aren't scary.
Yeah,
right.
They're so fun to
Learn
be
to
with.
trust them.
And so we let them mess with our cars, and they turn our lights on and our sirens, and we go up the canyon, up to the Festival of Lights, and they make special arrangements because it hasn't gotten light outside yet, so that we can go through as kind of a private party to go
Right.
through the,
Oh
the
my
Festival
goodness.
of Lights.
It's the only time you want to be in a police car, right?
Exactly. And they're usually in the front seat and the passenger seat, and it's like all I can do sometimes to keep them in their seat belts.
Oh, I
and-
bet.
Oh, I bet. Can I push that button? Can I
Yeah,
touch
how about
that?
this one? It changes the siren pitches and everything. It's
Oh,
really
fun.
awesome.
And then after the Festival of Lights, where do you go?
So we go down to Diamond Fork Middle School.
Okay.
And Santa meets us there, and man, it's the greatest Santa ever. And we go in there, and there's a group of people that volunteer their time to cook breakfast for us, and it's a nice, nice breakfast. And then we interact with all the officers, and all the kids kind of interact with each other, and Santa's there. They can talk with Santa, and they can take some pictures with him there at the middle school, and then we go back to the Walmart, and then we do shopping there.
Okay.
I have a 10-year-old. So, I mean, I know some of the things that they want are high ticket items. So really, how do you kind of just navigate the
Like the
process?
Xbox.
So-
Deal breaker.
I mean, with the littles, they can have a ton of, they can many books, many dolls, many
And
things.
they do. And sometimes one of the greatest rewards of coming to this thing is some kids are like, they just want to run down all the aisles with their arms open and just fill their carts up with stuff.
Right.
And then there's other kids that are like, oh, my sister, she would really love this. Or, oh, my mom, she
They
would
get a
really
lot like
love
mom
this.
and dad or
Yeah, and they
sibling.
think, oftentimes they think way more about other people than they do about themselves. And so we're given a gift card that has an allotment on it, and so we have to kind of try to budget
okay.
it through that allotment. And if there are things, I try to make the kids that come with me, I'm like, okay, now we need to make sure you have like some gloves and a coat, and make sure you have some of these necessities. But they usually don't care too much about that stuff.
They're like,
So
gloves, whatever.
There's usually some other organizations there that are there to donate jackets and coats, and so we can kind of go get them that and not take from that budget sometimes. And
Nice.
but I usually try to make them. It's hard because if you have $175 for a 6-year-old and they're like, man, I love all these figurines. They're $1.75 a piece. And it's
You
like,
can
man,
buy
you
the
could really
whole
have a lot of figurines.
Right.
Don't buy them all. Let's go to the next
Well,
row.
let's save some for the other kids too.
Yeah.
So I try to make sure that we kind of get them things that they need. And I remember at Christmas time, my parents, we would get clothes and stuff, and I thought, man, clothes. Nobody wants clothes, but I try to make sure that they get an allotment of things that they really want and a few things that they need.
Well, when we wrap this up, what's your favorite memory?
I'd have to say that we had one. I brought my daughter with me one time, and it was
Okay.
really an eye-opener for my daughter to kind of see, because my kids grow up we're kind of a average family, and my kids still have Christmas, and they haven't had to go without a Christmas, and it's kind of nice for my kids to see these experiences and to be part of it when they see kids that maybe wouldn't otherwise have a Christmas. So I think just watching the growth in my own children has probably been the most rewarding for me, even though we're providing this opportunity for these other kids.
Yeah.
Probably their best memory too.
So,
Yep.
Zach,
Well,
thanks
thank you
for
so
sharing.
much.
We love you. Thanks for all you do
Thank
for
you.
giving back
I
to the
appreciate
community.
you letting
we love
me
that.
come on
Yeah.
here.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too.
Like always, another jam-packed program. What did we learn today?
That flew by. Did it fly by for you guys?
Yes,
It did.
loved it. Yes.
I did too. I loved every aspect. We
It's
had
one of
so
our
many great
favorite
ones.
times and a lot of fun repeats.
And a new one, Zach Fossum, my little cousin. I mean, big, tall cousin.
It's always
But so great. I loved hearing that story and what they do. They do so much for us, but then giving back in that different way. I think that's really special.
And I know a lot of cops during that. Oh my.
Talk about giving back.
Christmas.
yes.
No, holiday ice cream, excuse me.
Ooh.
Oh, there is pumpkin pie.
What?
Oh, you'll be super
Deep
excited.
dish apple pie. I need to settle down. I just really like ice cream.
So
cobbler.
I know when Pete
Stacey,
sneaked in
dish
there
us
because
out
the
a little scoop of
Christmas flavors aren't out just yet. So
They're not?
This is right now. These flavors are the holiday transition. So
These are our in-between
they will-
flavors?
these are.
Okay, who wants blue cobbler?
We want all of it.
Yes, we want a scoop of each.
All right, you keep talking. I'll dish up and send.
Okay, so
Yes.
that was fun for me to have him on set and all the things that Spanish Fork does.
Well, I think feel good stories. So it was great to have Zach telling that story, and then of course having Lane from Deseret Book. Like that's always to have him.
He's such a kind soul to come down here from Salt Lake and keep that tradition with us.
Well, so that's really the spirit of Christmas when he kind of shares what they have to offer. And if you're ever going to Deseret Book, that's like the one time of year to go.
To go.
Yes,
Yeah,
for
for
But
sure.
so
for
knowledgeable
sure.
about each product too. Like he really sells and knows that. I love when people really know what they're selling and giving you.
And
Have some good
always,
options.
we always love our fashion, and we love shopping, and we love my sister's closet, and we love the winter season. So all the warm
We love my
sweaters.
sister's closet
Yes.
so
The
much.
quilted jacket.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
come
we're
back
all ready
around. We
to go
want
right
that.
there.
It's really hard to walk in the store and not leave with something. Always.
Two things. I'll go in, like they'll dress us, and I'll go in every time I buy something else with it. Every
Yes.
time.
Hard not to.
It's hard not to. They've got great items. And like jewelry, like you talked about,
Yes,
they
all
have
the fun
wallets, they have
accessories, shoes, even
shoes, purses.
hats. I mean, really, all the things.
Gosh, Pete, you overdid yourself. I'm really trying to scoop
Stacy
fast.
is she's so happy and being so kind.
I'm always stuck doing the food, and
You
I feel
are,
like
'cause
here
you're
we
in the
are on
middle.
camera doing food, and I'm.
You are.
Oh, can we give a shout out to Stacy from Curated Home?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Look around,
our
folks.
set design, yes.
These cute little houses, the white. Natasha was talking about the little tree set down here, the little wire brush trees. I love those.
So many fun things.
I know that she, some of those items are at Stone Drug, but I don't know
Yes.
for sure about the sport tree. I do love that.
That's darling.
I do love the
Thank you,
the
Stacey.
bowl. I mean, it's just very festive. It's fantastic.
Very festive.
Okay.
Rolling back on Deseret Book, he gifted
Yes.
us just a cute nativity, and he was saying that they
I'll let you
have
just
over
open
like
yours.
500 and something different
Nativities.
sets. So
Do
that
either
was
of you
super
collect
kind.
nativities?
I do not. I have a couple, but I don't collect them.
No, same. I've started collecting too many things, and I just
I collect clothing
you
from my
have to
sister's
limit
closet.
things somewhere.
That
okay,
we do.
we're gonna taste the. What did you taste? I'm gonna taste
Pumpkin
the
pie
Okay.
is delicious.
Isn't it? Deep dish apple pie is very good.
And our Dromadons, I mean, Stacy, you did rave about them with the Phantom.
It really was.
Well, I'm dying to see a production in the new theater, so we had a
it's a
head
great-
start on that one.
Great way
Okay,
to
then.
introduce kids to the theater. It's an affordable ticket,
Yes,
and
Local,
it's
easy to
local.
get to.
You can support them.
yes.
Okay, the blueberry one or whatever.
Use the code for a Christmas
$2
gift
off.
as well.
Blue cobbler. I would have not thought I liked that one. And
I know.
I really like it.
I can't decide yet.
It's got
And
an
sometimes you
undertone.
think, no, let's not do ice cream in winter. But I think ice
This
cream's
is hitting
good
the spot.
all year.
Right?
That was a pleasant surprise. But I think apple pie, which surprises me.
Really? And that pumpkin pie. Wow.
It was all very good. We obviously enjoy food and eating as well.
There's a new store coming to town.
What is it?
Please tell.
Nothing Bundt Cakes.
They are?
Oh,
Yep, right
okay.
down by Costco.
I did
In
work with them.
Teriyaki Grill. I
Oh,
think they
in that
opened
space.
December 17th. Another new store is Deeply Rooted. And it's next to Fizz at the top of
We'll
Central
need to have them
Street.
come. That looks like
I
it's
agree.
going to be fun.
I think I'm going to try and swing by there this week and get a gift card for someone. And I'm going to ask them if they'll come in January. They just opened on Black Friday.
I did see that.
You can follow them on social media, and it just looks fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it
looks
looked
like a fun
darling.
place.
Yeah, there's a couple new businesses. So we might have some new
And then a new
things in the
steakhouse.
new year.
Ooh, Longhorn Steakhouse. I heard it's opening in December, but that was
A rumor, maybe.
a month or two ago, so I don't know. But they look ready.
Well, we will keep it in the queue. We'll see what we can find
And
out.
if they could bring food.
Yes.
Your
Let's do it.
Foodie.
A steak?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, please. We'll go on location to film.
Oh, great idea.
well, okay, we have one more
Yes, one more.
holiday episode.
Yep. And then our year is closed. Wow. Another year in paradise.
Another year gone by.
This was our 191st episode.
Wow.
Wow. Let's remember when we hit 200. Let's do something. Okay.
Yes.
Have more ice cream. I don't know.
Probably so.
Ice cream and
Another
food
treat,
together.
right?
Yes. Let's do it.
Well, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Thanks for
Merry
being here with
Christmas.
us. We hope you've enjoyed the conversation. If you learned something new today, please tell a friend about us.